Open. Welcome to my video about this Trelock. It's a fight against this Trelock Eurocylinder because I could not pick it open. I tried it for hours without success. Every day I tried a little bit, but I didn't come any closer. Sometimes I got a false set, but nothing more. No counter rotation, no feedback, nothing. So I gave up picking it, but I wanted to understand why I could not pick it. So I started analyzing this lock, and that's what I want to share with you. So first have a look at the key. It's very challenging bitting, and you see that the last pin here is nicely protected by those two pins. So that's one reason, that's one aspect of the lock, that it's very hard to correctly set the last pin without oversetting those two pins. But that's not a sufficient explanation. So next step was to take a saw and split those two parts so that I could disassemble one part. And of course I had a look at the pins, and that's how it looks like. It's a 5-pinner, we saw that on the key, and pin 1 and 2 are standard pins, and I always got those to set. And number 5, that's the one that is nicely protected, is a weird looking security pin with 2 grooves on both ends. So when you pick this not all the way down, it hangs up on the little groove, and you might think that you have set it, but you didn't set it, and it does not clear the shear line, and you get fooled by it, and you might think, oh, I got a false set, but no, nothing. No chance in picking the security pins, no chance in picking the spools here if you fail to set this one all the way down. So that's what happened to me, I think. I was not able to pick number 5 all the way down, so I never got a real false set. But why is it the case? It's because of the keyway. That's why I could not correctly set pin number 5. Here is the keyway, and you see 2 wardings, one here and one here and one there, and that one is really bad. So I tried to use a flashlight so you can see this warding actually so the pins actually go in the warding. It's not that the warding is above the pins, it's that the pins go in the warding, so you have small holes in the warding, and the pins go in those holes, and it nicely protects the pins from being picked to the correct depth. So you can pick it a little bit, depends on your hook, but you cannot pick it maybe all the way down it needs. And if you go under this warding, you might overset other pins. So that's, from my perspective, this is the most interesting aspect of the lock and what it makes really secure in my eyes. So next I wanted to understand how I picked this lock, what I make wrong when I pick it. Of course I understood that I was not able to push the pins all the way down it needs, but I wanted to see how I failed. I wanted to learn from that. How could I operate in a better way? So I took again a saw and I cut away the upper part so that I could watch myself picking this lock. And I learned a little bit from that, but still I was not able to pick it. So then the analysis ended here, and finally I wanted to have success in picking it, and well, I just clamped it into a vise and started picking it from the top, so that I could at least understand what the pins, how the pins work, and what the binding order is, and so on and so forth. And well, this worked fine, and let me just clamp it up in a vise and repeat that for you, so that you can see how I can pick this lock, at least from the top. So hold on, see you. Alright, so here I'm back again with the second part of my video, the picking video, and I've clamped up this poor lock here into my vise and angled it so that we can look at the pins. Before I start picking, I would like to recall the pinning. So what we are looking at is that we have two standard pins at 1 and 2, then security pins, so spools at numbers 3 and 4, and weird looking security pin with grooves at both ends at number 5. So now let's pick it. Try to apply tension here with my windshield wiper, not to disturb the view, and use a little knife to pick the pins. So start at 2, it's a standard pin, let it set, and number 1 is the next that binds. Got a click here, now number 5 is the next, and if you go here, go into the lock from the keyway, you need to really make sure that you do not overset those 2 pins, but push it all the way down. It's very hard. You gotta turn on the core, and you might think that this is a false set and start looking for pins that cause a counter rotation, but it's not true. Now you get a false set, because before it hang up on the little groove, and yeah, you have to know that, or you have to feel it if you pick it normally. So we have a false set now, and we can continue with the security pin here with a spool, and it's number 3. And I have to apply a lot of pressure here to the pin. If I pick it with a hook from the keyway, I might need to apply counter rotation on the core to get it set. It's really hard to get it set. And number 5 popped, and I have to pick it again, and that's very painful. It's the second time I have to pick number 5. Okay, got it set. Hopefully all the way down. No, it was not. So now it's all the way down. I got a false set back, and now number 4 is the last to go. Okay. Okay, number 4, got it set. Number 5 popped again, so hard work again to open this lock. Didn't set it all the way, but now I got it. So, lock is open. Picked it open with in a way normally we would not pick it, but I'm not able to pick it in a standard way. So if you can pick this Trelock, such kind of Trelock open in a normal way, please let me know. Write a comment to my video. I would be happy. So thank you very much for watching and happy picking. Bye bye.